Just to your lineup tonight, Coach.
Norris will be up. White and Duclair will both be out. Chaplick went back, so we essentially switched Chaplick for Norris. Just we wanted to get him some home games. Chaplick played great on the road, but we had planned to get him some games here at home. An opportunity to develop a little bit here.
Any newer prognosis on Duclair and or White?
We don't think either one of them's out any bit of length, but for sure tonight we're hoping maybe by the weekend.
What do you think Josh Norris could learn from his first game up against Montreal, and what do you want to see him improve on tonight?
Well, you know what, Montreal was really good in that game. They didn't give us a lot of space. Same thing. The biggest thing I think for kids coming up is how little room there is up here. There's no room to skate through the neutral zone. And when you get an opportunity to score, you got to shoot. But for me, the biggest experience for him is going to be getting out there playing against the other team's top lines and playing against really good players in the D zone. And he can't, you can get that in the American Hockey League, but you're not going to get an opportunity where you're going to be against JT Miller and Pedersen and these guys. It's invaluable to see how good they are up close, and then you know how hard you got to work this summer.
Do you expect you to have a comfort level with Brady Tkachuk?
Yeah, I think so. They're really good friends, and he can transport the puck, which is good for centers. If you can skate up and down the middle of the ice, you see some of the best in the world are guys that can get up and down the ice, and he can do that, and he can create plays. So hopefully, him and Brady can mesh a little bit in this little sample.
Trade deadline stretch, guys are gone, new guys in. What's the mood, or how do you now deal with the rest of the year and just say this is what we got? A different message?
No, you have to continue to work hard and get better. And there's a lot of guys in that room that are trying out for this team next year. And probably more valuable is how they play down the stretch than say a shortened training camp where maybe you only get 3 exhibition games. How you play, how you train, what you are as a teammate, that's going to tell us a lot about guys that if they want to be here next year or not. And we know the guys we've had all year, but some of the guys that haven't had an opportunity to play, they're going to get their chance right now. And they're not only auditioning in games, they're auditioning in practice, and they're going to show us how bad they want to be here.
There could be a lot of emotion today if Bobby gets a chance to play his first game back at home. Do you at all as a coach factor that in when you decide the starting lineup? Does that enter the equation at all for you?
No, I think Bobby's been around long enough. I mean, the hoopla of just starting for, is great, but it lasts 2 seconds. I mean, I think he just wants to play. And I think he'd be much happier playing 16 to 18 minutes than he would just starting the game and playing a few, whatever. So he's on a line with Brady and Norris, and he's on the power play, and he's going to get plenty of looks and plenty of touches. And, what I'd like to see is, if he scores, the fans will really get a chance to cheer for him.
Why is Thomas Chabot playing 32 minutes right now in the season when it's your 29th in the league?
Well, I think the biggest thing is when you get in a game and you have an opportunity to win, you owe it to the NHL and you owe it to the players that have been here all year to do everything you can to win that game. And, if you're in a game where, it's out of reach or, other guys are playing great, you could see where his minutes would be down. Ideally, you'd want him around 26 minutes, but, with those guys coming up, Jaros and Englund, in those games, we didn't want to put them in a situation where, where they're going to be the one that it's on them, and might as well make it on Thomas. And saying that, he's played unbelievable. It's an effort, but not an effortless, but there's not a lot of guys who can play 32 minutes and not look tired. And, it's not ideal for us, but in saying that, if we get close and you get to the third period and you have a chance to win, we're going to do everything we can to win the game. Well, the most important thing is to have guys that are team first and to have guys that work. And that's what both Pager and Peck so far are. And they're hardworking people that the fans and people can relate to. They don't take anything for granted. We wish Pager all the best. He was a great player while he was here. He was great for us this year. But, we have to move on as an organization. We have really good young prospects. And we're looking for the new Pagers of the world and the new guys to come, and that's going to be the Norris, the Bathersons, the Logan Browns, and these guys. And I think the other day when I said, it's Tkachuk and Chabot's team going forward, It really is. And I mean, Boro when he's here, but Boro's out right now. But right now, it's these two young guys, one up front, one on the back end. And it's an exciting time for me to develop with them. Win or lose, you can see how hard this team plays. And it's because on the back end, he's playing that hard. And on the front end, he's playing that hard. When your best players work that hard, your team follows.
All set, gents?
Thank you.